Jeff Fall here. You're stuck with me this morning. It's my privilege on this Tuesday morning to share with you. I hope things are going well for you. They're going well for me today. And as I share with you this morning, there's just two little words on my mind, and they're words that are very familiar. They appear in tandem together in Scripture so many times, and they're just the simple words, one another. In fact, in the New Testament, those two words appear together over 100 times, and Jesus and the apostles use them over and over. We're told to love one another and honor one another and respect one another and treat one another with more value than we treat ourselves and show hospitality to one another, meet one another's needs, and on the list goes. And I think it's interesting, especially in the kind of times that we've been facing right now, that we have come face to face with our need for each other. And not just by digital means, although we're thankful for that, but we need each other. And it reminds me of an Old Testament scripture, one of my favorites, Psalm 133, and that's the passage I'd like to read for you and with you this morning. So Psalm 133 says, "Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious oil upon the head, coming down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, coming down upon the edge of his robes. It is like the dew of Hermon coming down upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, life forever. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity." Those verses tell us that together is good. Now, that word good, it's a Hebrew word, tob. It's the same word that's used throughout the creation account in the book of Genesis. When God created the earth, he saw that it was good. When he created the animals, he saw that it was good. When he created human beings, he saw that it was good. When he made the light and the darkness, he saw that it was good. It's actually the same word that's used in Psalm 34 as well. It says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good." So that same powerful Hebrew word is used there in Psalm 33. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. So this idea of together, one another, it's just inherently good. It's a God thing. But there's something else about being together that is revealed for us here in Psalm 133, and that is that together, though it's intrinsically valuable, is messy. In fact, it says, "It is like the oil coming down on Aaron's beard, even Aaron's beard." So there's this messy aspect to together, even though together is valuable. And any of you who have taken the time to cultivate relationships, you know how messy relationships can be. Our children, our grandchildren, are so valuable to us, but they're messy. That doesn't mean it's not worth it. It's more than worth it. But even though together is good, together is messy. And we see that in relationships throughout the Bible. Jonathan and David, for instance. So messy that Jonathan's father Saul tried to kill David, but a precious friendship. A couple of women in the New Testament, the book of Philippians that Paul writes to, Euodia and Syntyche, messy because they have conflict with one another, but good because they're co-workers in the Lord. Paul and Barnabas, messy, so messy they had to part company for a while, but good as they worked for the kingdom together. So even though together is good, together can be messy. When we're dealing with human beings, we're dealing with people, we're dealing with each other. Oftentimes it's messy. And I suspect that even on this morning, as you're thinking about people that you love, that even the relationships with people that you love can be messy. But the third thing there in Psalm 133 is not only that together is good, and together, even though it's valuable, is messy, but together is eternally blessed. Did you notice how Psalm 133 ends? There, the Lord commanded the blessing, even life forevermore. Aaron was a mediator between God and the people, and the blessing came through that. Our mediator is Jesus, and when we're together in Him, that is something that is absolutely eternally blessed. So on this Tuesday morning, I just want to I want you to think about people in your life, relationships in your life, maybe even somebody who's become estranged from you or somebody that you're struggling with or a difficulty, and go do something about it today because it's good when we dwell together in unity. It is eternally blessed by God. It's a good thing. And yeah, it's messy, but it's valuable and it's worth it. There's an old poem people used to use, and I haven't heard it for a while. It goes something like this: to live above with those we love, that'll be grace and glory. But here below, with those we know, that's another story. Maybe we should say it a little differently. To live above with those we love, that'll be grace and glory. Uh, but to live below with those we know, that too can be a wonderful story. Together, it's good. Go do something about it today. Mend that relationship. Make that phone call. Give that encouragement. Show that accountability. Reach out and meet that need of someone else, one another, together. It's good. Have a great day.